unfortunately, the system, it has kind of it perpetuates wealth gaps. It perpetuates disparities.
Just really brief, where sort of you're driven, I guess your why. I like that, you're very passionately out evangelizing something that you are obviously were really struck by. So maybe a little bit how that came to be.
Yeah. Just a brief background on me, without getting down a political rabbit hole. I'm a pretty conservative guy. I have very libertarian leanings, which a lot of people in Bitcoin do. But one of the things that I think people see when they've been reading through my book is I use a lot of shared language with my progressive friends, very left-leaning people, in terms of things in our system, in our financial system, and the way our money systems work. That there are systems that are built that advantage certain people and disadvantage other people. And in my study of Bitcoin, when I first learned about Bitcoin, I came to it very skeptically. My first year of Bitcoin was to study it, to prove it as a fraud to my friends. I wanted to prove that it was a Ponzi scheme. And through that study, it prompted me to dig deeper into it. And also it kind of inevitably gets you to study the Federal Reserve and central banking systems and how our money systems work. And so when you do that, you learn that unfortunately the system, it has kind of it perpetuates wealth gaps. It perpetuates disparities. And in a 2022 culture where we see left and right so far, have such a far divide between the two of them, I think this is a message of Bitcoin and blockchain is a message that can actually unify. And so even though Bitcoin got its roots in the libertarian kind of conservative circles, I think it has a message that says, hey, you like that word equity? Well, let's talk about equality. Let's talk about what equity means in terms of financial systems, because that's something where somebody at a Black Lives Matter protest and I would start using shared language when on many other issues we might be miles apart, but on certain issues that are very core. I think if you fix the money, you can fix a lot of other things. And so to me, that's an important message to get out there.